Guys, this is DJ Music Horror from Red Sun Gamer. Today we have Vita PlayStation TV. So yeah, PlayStation firmware 3.30 for Vita and Vita TV, as it's known in Japan, was launched today on October 2nd, 2014. And what this allows you to do, basically it allows your Japanese PlayStation Vita TV to connect to your US account, which was not possible before, because it was like kind of region locked to the Japanese server. Because it's only released in like Japan and Asia, like Hong Kong and Korea and stuff. So when you used your US account, it wouldn't connect, wouldn't work. You could only use it in Japan. So for some people, it was kind of like a $100 paperweight. But now with this new firmware 3.30, it's basically allowed people with a US account to log into it. The only thing it doesn't allow you to do at the moment, because it's probably because the US store isn't ready, or it's not linked yet to PlayStation TV. The store is not ready, so when you try to enter the store, you get this message. There you go. This service is not available in your country region, so you can't use it, not yet anyway. So as I said, this is firmware 3.30. As you can see, I shall scroll down to system. There you go. Okay, so this is your PlayStation TV, and all of these games work. These games I quickly checked on the compatibility list, and they worked, and they were they were all free on PlayStation Plus. That's probably the main reason why I want to use my US account on my Vita TV or my PlayStation TV, is because the games that Sony gives you for having a PlayStation Plus account is pretty cool. And a lot of these games I'd like to play on a big TV. I have a 16-inch TV, and a lot of these look pretty neat. Plus I can give it to my daughter, and it's pretty cool too, because she likes to use it. At the moment I'm using a DualShock 3. You can use a DualShock 4, which I'll show you how to do it right now. So if you go into your settings, and you will notice in devices, wireless controllers, it will say 1. So this is this one. As you can see, it's connected. It's got one light on it. So if I wanted to connect a PlayStation 4 controller, which is PlayStation 4, I have my red one is connected to the PlayStation 4. I've desynced this by pushing, there's a little button here, and I used kind of a pin, and I reset it so it's no longer connected to the PlayStation 4. So you, with your controller, when you bought it, and probably if you've got like an Android phone or whatever, you get a micro USB cable. Plug the micro USB cable into the back of your Vita TV, your PlayStation TV, and basically plug your controller into the cable. Once you've done that, you can see it pops up, and it says there's a wireless 4 controller connected to it. So now if you push the PlayStation button, there you go, it goes green. So what you want to do now is you want to, now that you've got your PlayStation 4 controller synced to your PlayStation TV, you want to, if you're going to play 2-player games, kind of leave it, but you could always assign this one as like controller 2, and you could control use your DualShock 4 as controller number 1, as it says there. You can also hold the PlayStation button down and you can change the controller number using this too. So here the icon has a blue PlayStation 4 controller mark, so you know that it's assigned to it. I've noticed that for some games, if you have the PlayStation DualShock 3 connected, sometimes it interferes with some of the games, so you might want to just power it off. So as you can see, I'm going to hit power off and the light's gone, so it's disconnected. So now I'm exclusively using PlayStation 4 controller, as you can see. So let's show you PlayStation 4 games, PlayStation 4 Vita games on the VitaTV.
Sega.
Hopefully that's not too loud and you can actually hear me. If not, I'm wasting my time. Hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, so, right. So, career mode, just gonna do quick single race. Let's go. Sonic, let's go. As I said, this is still using DualShock 4. Come on, let's get it.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
The start button is the option button, so don't worry about that. And I'm using the analog sticks, and I've never played this game, which kind of shows. Oh, hello. What's going on? Yeah. Anyway, that's that. So out of that, straight into TXK. So if you can imagine, this looks pretty damn good on your 60-inch, 50-inch, whatever size TV you got. 720p. So it still looks pretty neat. If you want to, what I think about this is I can jump in and I can show you that resolution you can do 1080i. So I recommend doing 720. You probably get a better picture. So I'm gonna do 720, and I recommend turning the music off because it's kind of annoying. But yeah, so jump straight back into it, which is pretty cool. So And yeah, so it works pretty cool. PlayStation, PSP games also work, so no problem there. They look great on TV. Remote play with your PlayStation 4 also works pretty neat. So connecting again, still using DualShock 4. It's just connected. Should be on Strider. When we go in, there you go. Yeah, this is on my US account, so it thinks I haven't played it. I have. I played it on my Japanese account. But yeah. So this is remote play, as you can see. It's pretty awesome being able to just stream to your VitaTV or your PlayStation 4. So basically, you could have your PlayStation 4 in one room and your PlayStation TV in another room, and as long as it's on the same network and they have the same accounts, you can play your PlayStation 4. Oh, where those voices come from? I guess that's new. those voices come from? I think I want to kill every human with those voices. Anyway. What am I doing? So yeah, that's remote play. You want to get out of it. Back into VitaTV. Straight back into TXK, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, that's PlayStation TV, and that's how it works with a DualShock 4, using US games, using your US account, but at the moment unable to connect to the US store. So it's no longer $100 paperweight. It's actually going to be pretty useful for me now because of, as I said before, PlayStation Plus and the games that they give you for free every month. So yeah, pretty cool. So PlayStation TV available soon. Let's go some of this.